Alright, so you can probably tell what this video is about from the title down there. But I just wanted to kind of give like a backstory to why we're doing IVF. So here we go. Buckle in for a bit of a long journey. Alright, so I have been trying to have a baby for about 7 years now. So hasn't been 7 years consistent. Some of them have been with ex-partners, some of it with my current partner. Anyway, so back with an ex-partner of mine, I had testing done. Everything came back fine because I ovulate regularly and I have very regular periods. They couldn't see an issue as to why I wasn't falling pregnant. So, and then I got with my current partner in 2016 and we went through a fertility special. Oh no, I started seeing a new doctor first who was amazing, who has sadly moved since and I can't see her anymore and I can't find a doctor, but anyway. So I started seeing an amazing doctor. She did all these tests and stuff on me and found out that I have polycystic ovaries. So I don't have the syndrome, but I do have the polycystic ovaries, if that makes sense. So I've had cysts on my ovaries. I don't know what the difference is between the two, to be 100% honest. But because I ovulate regularly and I have regular periods, they didn't really see an issue or a reason to treat it, if that makes sense. And then she also diagnosed me with Hashimoto's disease, which is a thyroid disease or an autoimmune disorder where, sorry, that's my dog. Come here, Buster. Buster, come here to mama. Come here. Come here. So, which is actually an autoimmune disorder. It's where your body thinks that your thyroid is a foreign object and attacks it. So, symptoms of that are like feeling tired all the time, lethargic, friggin' joint pains, a whole load of stuff, which just makes sense in my life. So I was diagnosed with both them. I am now on medication for Hashimoto's and I probably will be for the rest of my life, which is fun. Come here, Buster. Say hello. Look. Look. Hello. Here's my first baby, guys. So yeah. So Hashimoto's. So yeah, treated for that, yada yada yada. And then she referred us to see a fertility specialist. So we went to the fertility specialist. Matt had his testing done. His is perfectly fine. In fact, he's slightly above average, as he likes to tell everyone. And yeah, so she started asking me about pain. And believe it or not, I've actually had pain since I was 11 years old, since I first got my period at 11 years old. Every time I ovulate, I have pain. Every period, I have pain. In between, I have pain. But endometriosis hasn't been a big thing. Not a lot of people know about it until recently and stuff like that. So I always thought that it was normal. Please guys, if you have pain or you're missing school, can't get out of bed, in tears, anything like that, please see a doctor. Please. And even some doctors don't even know what they're talking about when it comes to endometriosis. So push for testing. But yeah, so she thought that that could be what is going on. Do you mind? Don't. So the only way to officially diagnose endometriosis is through a laparoscopy, which is keyhole surgery where they go in my case, they went in through my belly button. I have a scar here, a scar here. Whoa, are you gonna focus? And I have a scar on top of my, yeah, hoo-ha. So we did that May last year after like a year wait. Waited like a year and a half maybe to be finally called for a surgery date. We did that May last year. Now I suffer with anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression. Yes, so that was a really hard thing for me to actually do, was do the surgery. But the only thing that kept me going and made me do it was the fact that I put in my mindset that this surgery was going to give me a baby. Right? Little did I know I was wrong. So my fertility specialist was meant to do my surgery, but she was away on maternity leave. So I ended up getting it done under another surgeon that I never even met. The whole thing was just dodgy and not happy with it. Like, when I got pulled out of surgery, they didn't bring my mum or my partner in, who was sitting in the waiting room for 3 hours waiting for me. I only just woke up and she comes up to me and says, oh, it's really bad, it's wrapped around your bowel, it's wrapped around this and that, you've got an inverted uterus, but don't worry, IVF have a tool for that. So that was my take from it. You can imagine how I felt coming out of that. Anyway, we went back. That was a horrible experience. Like, the whole surgery, the recovery was so freaking painful. Like, Matt had to take a week off work to look after me, and then I didn't even come better until like 3 weeks later. Anyways, so we went back to see a fertility specialist about a week later. Mind you, she got back off maternity leave the next week, so that was great timing. She told us that it was mild to moderate. They couldn't perform a D&C or I think it's called, you know, the dye test where they shoot dye through your fallopian tubes. They couldn't do that. They didn't really give me a reason. I don't know if it was because of scar tissue or something else or whatever, but the surgeon and the fertility specialist had 2 different takes on what actually happened. And to be honest, I don't really know what happened. Now that I've done research and everything else, I feel that it's really important to actually go to someone who knows about endometriosis and that is an excision specialist, not just a surgeon. Anyway, back to that. So we saw the fertility specialist. She told us that it's been treated to what they could treat. So they couldn't get it all because it was wrapped around my bowel and stuff like that. But they did treat what they could, and she referred us to do ovulation tracking via blood tests for 3 months. So we did that for 3 months. No luck. I ovulated every month. There was no issue in that area. Everything was perfectly normal. I just couldn't get pregnant. So, and then she said to try for an additional 6 months on our own. If that doesn't work, then maybe go back and see about IVF. So it's probably been about, May last year. So it's probably been about 6 months now, okay? So we have finally booked our appointment to see an IVF clinic. Now we have to travel 2.5 hours to see this IVF clinic because we cannot afford full price. So we're going to a bulk billing clinic in Sydney. And our first appointment is tomorrow. So tomorrow is just like a consultation. From what I've heard, they'll just tell us like the process and refer us to get tests. And then once we get the tests, I don't know what the next step is from there, but I guess I'll see after I speak to them tomorrow. To be honest, my feelings are I'm really nervous. Like, as I explained before, I have anxiety and stuff, and surgery and needles and that really don't go well with me, along with like talking to strangers and stuff like that. But if it's going to bring us our miracle baby, then I'm willing to try anything. Like, I have tried everything. This is last resort. And I really, really, really hope, we really hope, that it brings, come here Buster, come here to one. That it brings Buster, who is laying right there next to me, a brother or sister. So this is going to be the first video into like a series type thing about our IVF journey. I'm not sure like when I'll post the next videos because obviously I want to keep it, if we do get pregnant, keep it a surprise so I can announce to people and stuff like that. But yeah, wish us luck, and I really, really, really hope that this journey is easy, which I know it's not going to be, and brings us our miracle baby. This is going to be hard, guys. I'm going to post like heaps of videos about like doing the needles and stuff like that. So this is our first round. I have no idea what's going on, anything like that. Mind you, I do have a dress on. So if you guys are going through like your first round of IVF, then watch these videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for all your well wishes and stuff, because I know they'll be down below. Thanks guys.